Today we're checking out the LED sequential tail lights with gloss black housings and smoked lenses for the 2019 to 2024 Ram 2500 with factory halogen tail lights. If your stock tails are faded, cracked, or just plain boring, these give you a sharper look, a brighter light, and that modern sequential turn signal without any hassle in a plug-and-play install. So they are definitely worth checking out. The key feature here is going to start with that sequential turn signal. That's going to sweep across when you hit the blinker or your turn signal. It's a small touch that makes the truck look a lot newer with the modern lighting feature. The housings are gloss black behind that smoked lens, so you get a clean blackout style while the bright LEDs are still going to shine bright enough for brake, running, and the turn signals to be very visible. These are built as a plug-and-play swap with factory-style connectors, so no splicing to simplify that install process, and if you stick with me, we'll show you that install here in a minute. Most owners move to a set like this when the OEM lights start getting hazy, maybe leaking and fogging up on you, after an accident and some tail light damage, or when they just want better visibility at night and a clean blacked out look on the back of the truck. When it comes to the construction on this, you're getting durable housings and tight seals that keep the water and dust out, plus polycarbonate lenses that resist cracking and yellowing, so they're not going to fade and get hazy over time like those stockers tend to do. The LED boards are solid state and they sit in a clean layout for even light with no hot spots. Mounting tabs line up with the factory spots, and the foam gasket seals against that body tightly so that the factory plugs lock in and the lights sit tight and don't rattle. Now, as far as the pricing goes on these, they're coming in right in the mid $500 price range for the pair of both tails. For full LED plug-and-play set with sequential signals and that blacked out look, it's a pretty solid value when you compare them to hunting down some new OEM or other aftermarket options. So when it comes to the install on this, it's going to get rated just a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and you can get this job done in 1 hour of your time if everything goes smooth. Now let's see exactly how this install goes with a quick video from one of our AmericanTrucks customers.
So what we got is a 1/4 inch ratchet. I used a deep well, 1/4 inch deep well, just to get a little room so your knuckles aren't banging on everything. It's a little 1/4 inch. And I used this torque bit. It's a name brand, but it fits into any 1/4 inch socket. So you can just put those together. And then I got a T25 that I used for this, that came with this little screwdriver. And it's just a little, I'm trying to cover up the name on it, just a little motorized screwdriver. So either way you want to use those, they'll both work fine. Good morning. It's a rainy day here in Georgia. We're gonna put on our new LED headlight, tail light, that we got from AmericanTrucks, and haven't ever done one of these before. It's okay, and this is going to be a good choice to start. I've already unpacked them, but I'm leaving the film on the front of these just in case it bumps up against something and we want to scratch our new tail lights. These have a harness. It's just one plug that you plug in, and you have a resistor you put in here on these. We'll show you that in a few minutes. So that's a little easier. So we're going to try to be as descriptive as possible, and we'll lay these aside. So let's jump into it. Let's start over here. You can do this one or two ways. I'm going to use a motorized screwdriver, and you got two T25 screws that you remove. You don't want to use a power tool at all besides something like this. These are screwed into a little metal clip. I'll show you that in a second, but you can see it on the needles right here. It's just a little metal clip, and if you torque that thing too much, you're going to mess those up, and then you'll be trying to take a clip off one of the old ones, and it may or may not be the same size. So we got those two out. So grab your tail light, you see it'll move out just a little bit, and try to grab it in the front as best as you can, and just pull out. And it'll just separate right from the truck. There's a red locking tab right here. Pull that back. There we go. And then you push down on the little black tab that it was under. And these should separate. They're not super easy, but they do come apart pretty easy. So there's your old tail light out. Say goodbye to old halogen guy here. Now you're gonna take your new one, and there's gonna be a sticky back on the back of this resistor right here. And you're gonna wanna try to stick this on the metal somewhere in here if you can. It looks like there's plenty of room in there. We'll just plug these in color for color, yellow to yellow, and black to black. And just as a good to know thing about these resistors, the reason they have this big metal heatsink around them is they do get hot. That's why you want to put this away from all this wiring on the metal, so you don't melt your harness or the wires going to the resistor. So now that we got that in, you want to try to put this in first if you can, or I do, just so you'll know what's in there and you're not trying to hold 14 things up at one time. Just sneak that right in there and stick it in there. And line up your new wiring harness with the old truck wiring harness, push them together with a clip, and then push your little red tab back down. Feed your excess wire back into the hole where it came from. And then these two little clips right here, I don't know if you can see from way over there, there's little plastic studs that stick out that you line these up on. And you just push them forward. And then you put your two screws back in. And again, you don't want to, here I'll use the other method that I have out here, is just a little ratchet with a T25 Torx bit in it. These work real well too. It's just your choice of which ones you'd like to use. All lined up. Just snug them, don't get too crazy and tight. There ain't no need in there. And you can take off your protector and get rid of that right there. And then you got to do the other side.
All right, that wraps up my review and install of the LED sequential taillights with gloss black housings and smoked lenses for the 2019 to 2024 Ram 2500 with the factory halogen taillights. And for all things Ram, keep it right here at American Trucks.